But when we talk about these issues, you will think that we are mad. CDF should not be removed. The CDF money, the way it's supposed to be implemented, should be changed so that the MPs cannot find leeway of using CDF money to survive. That is what the MPs are using. That's why they are making a lot of noise that CDF should not be removed. You are just given the money, enda utumie pesa. So utatumia pesa vile unataka. I'll put people who I know I'll be eating with. But if we are able to do a recategorization, we will have a rejuvenation of this country. It is either you work or go home. My name is Engineer Kimori, a resident of Nakuru, and I think it's good that we go to the real arithmetics of what is happening in Kiharu constituency, where Ndindi Nyoro is giving 500 shillings to each and every student who is a day scholar. The realistic aspect is this. When I made my calculation of 50 million maybe per term, which Ndindi Nyoro can spend in that constituency, you will get maybe 12,000 students who are day scholars. So on this calculation, 50 million, which the money is being disbursed to the school, divided by 12,000 students, you get 4,166. Adding on the 500, which is 4,600, which the students are going to pay in school. So when you do this calculation, the calculation is realistic. And I want to encourage the other MPs. This means you have given 4,000 shillings to each and every student who is a day scholar. So it becomes realistic that a student can survive with 4,000 the whole term. And remember, there is capitation which goes to school directly from the government. So Kibaki made these calculations during that time and he decided to make education free. Why don't you have a consolidated fund giving bursaries direct to the parents? Let us be realistic. That money can go direct to school. And if the president can take it up and have a consolidated fund, you will find the governor giving bursary, you will find the MP giving bursary, you will find each and every leader politicizing this thing. In fact, when I become the governor of this county, I will ensure I even do it even better. Because when we make the calculation, it is working. So there are those people who are saying that Ndindi Nyoro is have some, I don't know which kind of businesses also. You cannot use your money to fund education that is for the government that's supposed to fund. It's realistic. This is day scholars who are being funded by the education kitty of the bursary. And this is just 50 million per term. So you'll find the other money is using it to develop the school in terms of infrastructure. And then he's using as labor-based kind of contract, which is realistic. Personally, I've worked in Kenya National Highways Authority, so I know how labor-based works. So let people not imagine education is free during the Kibaki's time. Education in some countries like I think Zimbabwe is free. During the times of Gaddafi in Libya, education and healthcare is free. So in our country, I believe we can make education and healthcare quite affordable. Let us go to healthcare. We need to enhance preventive measures. Preventive measures in this aspect. When we are growing our food crops and agriculture, let us not allow pesticides which causes cancer to be inserted on our crops. Those are the things that causes a lot of sickness. And this is a matter that the government needs to enhance. But when we talk about these issues, you will think that we are mad. So let us be critical in terms of thinking. And this year is a great year. 2026 is the year that we are now going to the grassroots. Personally, I'm prepared. We will now be going to the grassroots, talking to mwananchi, so that by the time it is 2027, I'll be able to have a manifesto that is pro-people, having gone to the grassroots and understanding what people need. And it will be a manifesto based, coming from the people. Thank you. Development in Kiharu constituency, from what I understand, when you do labor-based, it's much cheaper. You avoid a lot of taxes, like the VAT, which goes like 16% back to the government. The contractor takes 30%. So when you look at labor-based kind of contract, it's a contract that you get maximum output when you now develop using the kind of labor-based, other than the one that is normal, which a contractor is given a contract, takes 30% of the contractor's profit. So when you look at labor-based, so if you're laying cabros, if you're laying tiles, if you're laying any other kind of contracts, even if it is wall, the classrooms, so when you do labor-based is the best, because, and I think this should make us have a discussion on what kind of contracts do you need to put so that you can have maximum output, so that you can separate. If it is schools, if it is what, CDF should be labor-based. So let us have this discussion. Yes, CDF should not be removed. The CDF money, the way it's supposed to be implemented, should be changed so that the MPs cannot find leeway of using CDF money to survive. That is what the MPs are using. That's why they are making a lot of noise that CDF should not be removed. In my opinion, we should have laws enacted on how CDF is supposed to be used. If an MP is given 200 million today, let it be budgeted. Let us budget. The MPs give a budget that 20 million I'm supposed to use these funds for a certain activity, 30 million for another activity. If it is now Ndindi Nyoro, he says that 30 million or 50 million is going to go direct to schools, and another certain percent is going to another activity. So we need to have what you call gaps and percentages, just the way the counties are doing. But before you're given money, you are supposed to budget for it. By the CDF case, you are just given the money, enda utumie pesa. So utatumia pesa vile unataka. I'll put people who I know I'll be eating with. But if we are able to do a recategorization, we will have a rejuvenation of this country. And that is the best. So CDF wacha ikue, lakini tukue na another alternative on how we are going to categorize CDF. Online is good. When you go to kimorifoundation.com, you will find bursary forms there. You just download and submit online. So these people who are doing manual work, it's about politics. It's purely politics. Hakuna kitu ingine. Hiyo tu. I think we need to be serious as a country. The MPs, the leaders who have been elected, the people who have been given the mandate, it is either you work or go home. 2027, I'll be part of the people who will be going to the election. Personally, I'll be contesting for governor here in Nakuru. Na ile siasa itapigwa hapa, itakuwa issue based. That is why I have not announced which party I'm going to contest. And before that, we will go to the grassroots. It is going to be disruptive politics in terms of ideas. That's what I can say.